Hello Taurus, and welcome to your monthly reading here on the Astroflower. Yes, energy. I want to talk about energy to start with. February's been an amazing month for the solar activities which we've been seeing on Cymatic TV. And there's one thing I've noticed over the past few days after this crescendo of sort of energy coming through, and I think it's helped to purify a lot of things this month. It's been absolutely fantastic, February. And the energy is now starting to drop out because we're moving from, and I did the monthly readings and it was all about moving from purification to action. And this is what is happening at the moment, I think, in the month. I'm going to be doing an energy monthly prediction over on Cymatic TV if you want to see that. And with some particular dates, I think we're going to be focusing on. So I think the energy for March is moving from purification, from self-analysis into action. So let's just see what's going on for you. Obviously, we've got the overall energies, the karmic messages on your relationship, in your financial side, influences from the universe, your past guides, your future guides, and your overall outcome. You could also look at it as week 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we'll sort of play around with it and see how it all sort of comes out. I hope you have a lovely reading. Ace of Wands, yeah, talk about action. Out with the old and in with the new. I think this is the, I wouldn't be surprised if the Judgment card doesn't come up quite a lot and stuff like that in the readings. It's all about moving on and moving to something completely new. On your relationships, you have the 9 of Wands. So the overall energy with this Ace of Wands here, out with the old and in with the new. On your karmic path here, I think it's here is your karmic message here, is this month here. And you have a tendency to do this, and a lot of signs have to do this. I think it's mainly earth signs. But you tend to learn a lesson and then go back to doing what you shouldn't be doing, sort of scenario. And I think the lessons or the purifications that you've accumulated in February are going to be there as sort of karmic, sort of natural boundaries, healthy boundaries with the world around you. So you'll be walking down a pathway in your life and you'll have a situation where you kind of go, done that already, don't need to do that again, sort of scenario. The universe, yeah, they're sort of saying the universe is giving you the sun. So the overall energy, Ace of Wands, and the universe on your relationship side is bringing you in the sun. Is this connected to that overall energies? Yeah, I think it is. It's all about happiness. I think it's shining the light on as well on your happiness. And it's helping you to recognize, I think the universe is helping you to recognize when it clicks with people. And this is what that healthy boundary is all about. Because also at the same time, this 9 of Wands here, this person here has got that wand in its arms and ready to go off. It's that Ace of Wands that they've got in the arm and they're ready to go off into something new. And I think the universe is really encouraging you for doing that. In the second week, so it's all, if you look at it weekly, it's really a crescendo of sort of happiness within you. My dog is playing around in the river and I was worried there for a second. He's all right. Yeah, from the sort of past to the present, that's what you're looking at. But also in the second week here, I think this is where you start getting into alignment with another person. And this is where I'm sort of saying, recognizing what ticks for you and in the way of happiness and what you enjoy. If you're not enjoying it, don't bother doing it, basically. And if you're enjoying it, do more of that and connect with people. And I think through February, it's helped you to get in alignment with yourself, but it's also helped you to get in alignment with another person. Judgment card. What was I telling you about? Yeah, I'm not surprised the Judgment card comes out. This is your beckoning to your calling. This is within your relationships here. It looks like here you have a beautiful scenario. Whee! A beautiful scenario for you with overall energies and the past to your future. I think this is a realization that a relationship that you may have been in or you're looking to get into, and I think it's a realization of the relationship you want to be in, or the relationship that you are in at the moment, that you need to take it to the next level. You really need to open the doors and kind of going, okay, well, let's follow this pathway. This is what these are the relationships I should be having. And I think it's very one-to-one here. And I think you're discovering that whole idea of love and engagement, and the wonder of love with engagement. And you could well be getting engaged, that sort of thing. And the Judgment card has got that sort of that energy coming through of a sort of righteous path. And the overall outcome, you get the Queen of Cups. This is spreading your understanding, I think. By the end of the month, I think you're going to be really emotionally on fire, in a good way, not in a bad way at all. I think in a way you're going to be spreading that love, connecting with the greater thing around you, the greater relationships around you, because you seem to have found your way for a singular relationship. And this could also be with a really good friend as much as sort of anything else, but I got a funny feeling for a lot of you it's going to be concerning your sort of like your direct one-to-one partnership. You're feeling at ease with that one-to-one partnership, and that's when you can start opening the doors to engaging in happiness that is far greater than just the one-to-one relationship. On your financial side, on the karmic messenger, you get the Fool cards. So this is action as well, because the Fool card is not, it's the start of a journey. It's the first card in the major arcanas. And it's all about taking a leap of faith, believing in yourself, or believing in the world, believing in what you're doing, believing in your destiny, in a way. And you're getting a lot of support from everything that is around you. And February seems to be a lot of sorting stuff out. Could have been a lot of administration contracts, that sort of thing, new job or whatever. And now it's a case of throwing yourself into it, getting into the action of it. The universe here has brought you the Seven of Cups, the evident path. There's only one cup that's given you the good stuff on this card here. And also it's coming from the universe. It's the first week, and I think it's a realization for you, because that's what the number 7's about. For me, it's all about revelation. And it's revealing to you the evident path of which you should go down. And it's your job to take that leap of faith, I think. I think it's going to serve you very well. Not only financially, but also in rewards, spiritually, morally, within your business or your job or your projects or whatever you're doing. It's following it. It's following it. Yeah, the second week here, you get the King of Wands. You're taking the power of this sort of leap of faith. You know within this first week of March, you're knowing what direction you should be taking, how you should be engaging in life. And in the second week, this is where you're sort of sitting in your power. You're following that direction. You've got your doubts behind you now, and I think this comes as well from your past as well, where you've done some really good work on the financial side, Taurus, over the past year, I'd say. And now it's a case of taking it to the next level, I think, more than anything else. Yeah. This leap of faith is opening up doors of work. You love it when you're working hard, and it's productive and you're getting the results. Concentrating on the little detail, I think, is really important here within your job and your business. And it's the little contacts and the little, sort of saying hello to people, the email and everything like that. Networking is a certain degree of this, but there is a case of within your work is just making sure that, if they say like you're running a shop, that your product's nicely in line, that it's looking good, clean and easable access for people, visible, the colours are working right. It's just the little details, I think, here in this month here that you need to be paying attention to, because that's going to give you that foundation for great new success. And from this leap of faith here, by the end of the month, and the overall outcome here is, because you're going to be moving very close to your birthday at that point, You get the world card, so you're going into a whole new paradigm, basically, Taurus. A new paradigm that sort of like comes from this leap of faith. Obviously, you're investing in something. You're investing your time either in a job or a business or a project, and you're concentrating on those smaller details, and you're owning that project. You're owning that job. You're owning that career path, and it looks really good actually for you. Very, very solid progressive things going on your financial side. Let's just have a clarification with the Light Seers cards. I hope you get the best out of these readings. Really do appreciate you being here. It's absolutely lovely. And there's loads of links in the description below. And there's also our sister channel, Cymatic TV, which is a channel all about energy. Okay, I might even see you over there. Let's see what's going on for you. Out with the old and in with the new. Yes, there is a degree of planning, maybe, is there? I think this is more a case of sticking to the plan. That's what I think it is. I think it's more in action. That's what the month is all about. That out with the old and in with the new with the Ace of Wands. But look how progressive that is. You now get the Two of Wands. And she's got the world at her feet. I think there's a degree as well here of travel. Is a leap of faith. And it could be traveling within your work more than in your relationship and side and stuff like that. It seems like you need to be out there and be involved in it. I think that's what it is. Sticking to the plan. I think the overall energy is trying to bring that to your situation. Maybe on this card here that you may be protecting yourself too much. And you need to allow your heart to fly a little bit. I think those protection is, I'm not a great fan of protection. Because when you protect yourself, you end up in a cage yourself. It's like, if you ever go to the zoo, I don't go to the zoo, but if you did go to the zoo, you'll see a lion in a cage and it's for their animal protection. Hey man, I think that cage is protecting the humans, otherwise that lion would definitely take a few down for a nice Sunday roast, So I'm not a great fan of protecting per se. I think I'm a greater fan of consciousness. When you're conscious and you allow your consciousness to flow, that's when that healthy boundary acts as a sort of your consciousness will kind of go, no. And this is where the Ace of Hearts comes into play in a really big way. Yeah, that's it. Just come and shake all over me. What are dogs like? I think you've got to allow yourself to heart to flow. And I think that plays out with the Queen of Cups at the top there. So, I think there is a degree of, yes, don't be stupid, don't be foolish, of course. But at the same time, if you don't put your heart into it as well, you're not going to get the best results. So, yeah, I would put your heart into it. I think this is all part of sticking to the plan, past to the future. This is all about reminiscing. This is a part of the degree of your autumn period, according to the Astroflower, the last 3 months before your birthday. And we're moving into that last month before your birthday. Your birthday is in April. And I think this is where you've assessed the past. You've purified the past in February, and now it's allowing the sunshine through. And that sunshine, that happiness, has also got to do with the idea of not throwing the baby out with the bathwater, bringing the good times. Because obviously, in the past, we have good times and we have bad times. And we want to leave the bad times in the past so they act as healthy boundaries. But we want to bring the good times with you. So I think, bring the good times with you, basically. Two of Cups with the Two of Cups. There is definite, in the second week of March, look out for a thunderbolt of lightning, of love within your life, I think, more than anything else. I think it's also, you will be feeling totally at one with who you are and what you're giving and what you're receiving in the way of love. In more ways than one. Look at that. It is just mind-blowing. It's just mind-blowing. So yeah, I think in the second week, it could be someone, you getting into a relationship. There's a definite relationship thing going on here. And I think it's giving you a realization that, yeah, this is what I should be doing and this is who I should be with. You are joking me. What the... This is going on. Two of Cups. Judgment and Judgment. Did I get it all right first time around? Yeah, I think you're realizing that this is the pathway for you to follow. It's a real ascension moment. You're responding to your calling. You're rising up to who you should be in meeting with another person within a relationship. I think the other person is totally in line with it as well. And I think the pair of you, it works so beautifully. So beautifully. With the Queen of Cups, you get the Nine of Swords. I think you're saying goodbye to that. And I think you're saying goodbye to that because of what's in your karmic path there. Nine of Wands, getting rid of the Nine of Swords, using those healthy boundaries, allowing your heart to shine, which makes your Queen of Cups just radiant throughout the world, through everything that is around you. So, I'm trying to see, is there anything... I think as well, at the same time, the overall outcome is allowing you to confront a situation that you may have confronted in the past already, but now you are equipped in order to deal with it. And I think this is going to make your happiness flow a lot more with the world around you. It's the only negative side I can feel of it. But apart from that, I can't really feel a negative side to it more than anything else. I think it's a beautiful clearing energy for you. With the Fool, you get the Empress card. Giving birth to something new, leap of faith, creating a whole new world. And you've got the Well card at the top there. You know, I think this is, you have a great opportunity here to start something completely new, which combines a lot of aspects of your life in order to get the best results. And as I say, I don't think it's going to be just money. I think there's a lot more to it than that. With the Seven of Swords, you get the Six of Cups. Six of Pentacles. Sorry, I was looking at the Six of Cups on the other side. Six of Pentacles. This here is knowing your pathway, right? Knowing what's good for you. Knowing the cup that's giving you the good juice. Giving you the good energies, basically. And knowing that, you've got to put yourself forward. And I know you will do, Taurus. You're very good at that. And it is within everybody's interest, within the company that you're working for, or the project you want to do, or the job you want to do, whatever it is, putting yourself first is actually helps a lot of people out. It's almost putting yourself as a point of reference. That's what it feels like. Ace of Swords. I was tempted on that card, whether it was a card or not. Ace of Swords coming out there with the King of Wands. Obviously, in the second week, you have... Second week is the big enchilada. And we're going to be doing the weeklies again. Very short weeklies on the Astroflower. It's more like an energy check-in. So be attentive for that energy check-in on the second week. I think this leap of faith is now showing you, because you're taking the lead, it's showing you pure victory and joy, pure precision, no, decisiveness, that's the word I'm looking for. Pure decisiveness in your actions of what you do. And in the second week, you're going to be very, and that is going to open the doors. Yes, there is going to be work to be done, there is no doubt about it. But at the same time, I think the work is opening the door. Once the door is open, it's a whole new world for you, really a whole new world. Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn card. But she is so sure about where she's going and what she's doing. She's sat at the tree of knowledge. She knows that tree of knowledge will bear fruit for her. And usually it's in this time of the year. So it usually comes around this time. And I think you know, because you're putting in the good work, you're going to get the good results. You're going to get a secure path. And I think this is really taking you up a level within your financial world. Okay, let's just see what's going on with the world cards. And the Five of Cups. This is interesting because, you know, on both sides, initially you've got two beautiful cards. And then the clarification have been pretty awful cards, you know, if I'll be honest with you. It may be in the fourth week that you have this opportunity to take a job or business or sign a contract, and you've got doubts there that sort of kind of going, and what if it goes wrong? What if it, you know, look in the past, it didn't go fantastically when I signed that contract and locked myself into a job or a business or a contract with another business for a long time. Didn't really work. It's disappointing. Yeah. But because it went like that last time doesn't mean it's going to go like that this time. And I think this is where, if you rely on your planning, I think you're saying goodbye to that. And the best thing about that is those 3 cups there are spent. She's got these 2 of cups here, which you've got an abundance anyway within it. And that's her future. And that's where you should be going to. And once you see with those 2 of cups, you might be able to see it. There's like a pathway that leads out the back there. And that's that whole idea of, from disappointment, a whole new world opens up, a whole new pathway. And you have the world with it. Whole new pathway, a new adventure opens up for you. And I wouldn't look to the past, I would look to the future, certainly by the end of the month, and all the outcomes that come with it. So there you go, Taurus. Thank you very much for being here. Really do appreciate your support you give to this channel. Don't forget about the energy on Cymatic TV as well. It'll be linked around my head at some point. There's loads of links in the description below where you can book a private reading with myself or a healing session. It's up to you. Yes. In the meantime, all that's left for me to say is, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.